The leak itself represents a shocking and unprecedented breach of the court's confidentiality, which is sacrosanct.
Yes, on Fox News, the Supreme Court's confidentiality is sacrosanct, but a woman's reproductive rights are not. That is the conservative argument, and it goes against public polling and history.
What basically the court would be doing would be overturning 50 years of precedent, something that has been on the books that women have relied on, that 75 to 80% of the public support and says should not be overturned.
So who is behind this effort to overturn abortion rights? As TYT Investigates reported in May of 2021, Amazon, Facebook, and other corporations backed the new assault on Roe v. Wade. That's right, Amazon, Facebook, and corporations including Exxon, Chevron, Walmart, Tyson's Foods, Koch Industries, and Comcast, the parent company of MSNBC, all donated money to help Republican Lynn Fitch win election as Mississippi Attorney General. Fitch was the first Republican elected Attorney General of Mississippi in 150 years, and her campaign victory was a crucial part of the conservative plan to get rid of abortion rights. Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. As far back as 2018, the group Right Wing Watch was reporting that national anti-abortion groups were plotting to kill Roe v. Wade with the help of Mississippi. Denise Burke, a right-wing lawyer, told an evangelical conference, "We have very carefully targeted states based on where we think the courts are the best, where we think the governors and the AGs and the legislatures are going to do the best job." She said a 15-week ban was coming in Mississippi, and within a few months, Republican Governor Phil Bryant of Mississippi signed a bill into law that prevented women from getting abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. However, the state had a Democratic Attorney General. The next year, in 2019, State Treasurer Lynn Fitch ran for Attorney General and made defending the abortion ban an explicit part of her campaign platform. Corporate America rushed in to help Fitch, though not necessarily with an eye on abortion. Oil companies seeking for help with energy regulations gave to Fitch. Other companies gave donations to Fitch to protect their own corporate standing in Mississippi. Some of these companies publicly espoused policies supporting women. AT&T, the parent company of CNN, gave $15,000 to then-Governor Phil Bryant, who signed the 15-week abortion bill, and $10,000 to Tate Reeves, who succeeded Bryant and stood by the law. Campaign finance records show AT&T and its Political Action Committee wrote checks to Attorney General candidate Fitch for $2,500. 1 month before Fitch's election, Comcast, the parent company of MSNBC, wrote the Fitch campaign a check for $5,000. Other companies that donated to Fitch included Bayer, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Monsanto, and Weyerhaeuser. Fueled by the corporate money, Fitch soundly defeated Democrat Jennifer Riley Collins, an ACLU veteran who campaigned on defending reproductive rights and opposing the state abortion ban. 1 month after Fitch's November 2019 victory, when her position on abortion and the national implications were both well known, Facebook and Amazon donated $1,000 each to Fitch's campaign. By this point, a lawsuit challenging the state's abortion ban was underway, and the conservative Fifth Circuit Court sided with a clinic against the state law. That might have been the end of it, except that Mississippi suddenly had a Republican Attorney General who was willing to use state resources to keep fighting for the ban. And in June of 2020, just 5 months into office, Mississippi Attorney General Lynn Fitch petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court to get involved. It was one of the final steps in the right-wing plan to give the court a shot at overturning Roe. Now, the court seems poised to strike down abortion rights thanks to a Republican Mississippi Attorney General fueled by corporate cash. Fox News may complain nonstop about the breach of Supreme Court confidentiality, but it's the breach of women's rights that Fox News and other corporations have put in play.